So let's take a look at Classic Traveller character generation. Now what I've picked here from Classic Traveller is the Varg race rather than a standard human character. So let's get started. That starts on page 18 of this module. Okay, and I need 2 dice to start rolling for these statistics. The first up is Strength, which is 2 dice minus 1, for a grand total of 5. And second is Dexterity, 2 dice plus 1, for a total of 10. Then Endurance, 2 dice minus 1, grand total of 4. Intelligence, 2 dice. 6. Education, 2 dice, for a total of 3, not very well educated. And Charisma, which is the 6th stat, which for humans is normally social standing, but is Charisma for Varg. I've started off with 10. That's a good number. Okay, the next step is to decide what service I'm going to go into. And with the +2 dice modifier bonus for my high charisma, I'm going to go into the Navy, which requires me to roll 7 or more on 2 dice with +2. And I score 7 on the dice, so I'm definitely in the Navy now. Now let's see if I survive my first term. I need to roll 5 or more, scoring a lucky 6. So that takes me up to age 22. Now I need to get 9 plus on 2 dice to see if I get a commission. Nope, sadly I don't get a commission. And so that's my first term. So I can re-enlist on 5 or more. And I've scored a 10, so I'm going in for my second term. So first term and second term. Okay, so that's plus another 4 years to 26. Okay, so I've gone into my second term. Do I survive my second term? Which again is 5 plus. No. My character just died during character generation. So that's the risk of going in for a second term or a third term. Start again. Strength, 2 dice minus 1, 9. I've got 8 this time. Dexterity, 2 dice plus 1, 9. Endurance, 2 dice minus 1, 4. Same as last time. Intelligence, 2 dice, 6. Same as last time. Education, 2 dice, 6. Double what I had last time. Charisma, 2 dice. 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that's my basic stats. I have charisma is only 7, so I don't get my bonus. My intelligence isn't very high, so I just get the basic roll to try and enlist in the Navy, which means I need to get 7 or more. And I fail to get into the Navy, which is what obviously my character really wanted to do. Which means I have to submit myself to the draft now, and I just roll 1 dice. A 6. I've become a loner. Alright, so I'm not Navy now, I'm loner. Means I'm wandering the world on my Todd, basically. Now, let's see if I survive. What's my dexterity? 9 plus. So I get a +2 to my survival roll, and I need a total of 6. 5, 6, 7 plus 1. Oh, sorry, +2. I survive easily. Now, what's the special rules for success? I don't get a chance at getting commission, but I get a chance at success, I think. For loners, let's see. If commissioned or loner or emissary attempts success, then consult the success table. Okay, so if I flick forward onto the next page, success table's down the bottom here, so roll 2 dice. 5, 6, 7, 8. Promoted 1 rank. Not quite sure what that means for a loner, but we shall see. Back to previous page. Re-enlistment, let's risk it again. 5 or more on 2 dice. Easily, got 10. So I'm now back in for my second term. So, second term. And survival, 6+. My dexterity gives me a +2. Yep, I've survived my second term. So that takes me up to age 26. I don't think I'm going to risk a third term because I might just simply die. So having survived, let's see whether I get another success. Oh, let's flick onto the second table for that. Roll for success. Grand total of 6. No effect. So I've had promotion as a loner. Okay. Back to the previous page. Basic skill eligibility. 2 skills for the first term, 1 for the second term, and upon receiving success, so I get a total of 2, 3, 4 skill ranks. So if we now shunt back forwards and look at loner skill ranks, I can't get into the bottom table because my charisma is not 8+. So I've got 4 who do have Jack of all trades, which is a very useful skill to have. So I'm going to spend my first one here in service skill. So I just roll 1 die, score of 5, prospecting. Okay, prospecting. And I'll go into the education table. For my second one, get a 5, computer. And I'm going to go back to service skills and I get a 3, which is electronics. And I'll go back to education table for my last skill roll, which is a 6, medical. So perhaps I can get a job as a medic somewhere. That might be useful. Okay, and now let's have a look at mustering out benefits. 1 per term of service. Okay, I'm not sure whether success counts as a rank, but I'll assume not. So I'm going to get 2 mustering out, and I'll do 1 here on this first table and 1 on the money table. So up here first of all, rolling a 5, which means I get a mid passage. Means I can go for trips without getting waiter service, but I can get food while I'm on a free trip between planets. Let's see if I roll lucky for money. 5. That's quite good. 30,000 credits. Buy a few beans with that. There you go. So I've now finished creating my VAR character. As far as stats go, need to give him a name and some background, etc. But pretty okay stats, I suppose. Fairly low endurance, which means he's not going to stand up to combat too well. But he's age 26, so he's young. He's got a lot of potential. He has skills in prospecting, computers, electronics and medical, and he's got 30,000 credits in the bank. I think he'll do all right.